Hello and welcome to Logic ERP. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with the latest videos.
Logic ERP comes with multiple levels of security and authorizations, which is essential for safeguarding sensitive information and ensuring that only authorized people have access to critical systems and data. In this video, we will discuss the multiple levels of security and authorization provided by Logic ERP in its different features one by one. Let's start with user creation and grant access rights to them. While logging into the software, this window appears, asking you to enter a username. By default, there is only one user, and that is the administrator. However, you can create different users. Now, let us see how to create users. In the main menu, go to User Access and click on Setup Users. Start typing the user's name. Type a password that will be used while logging into the software. Press the space bar to check the box if it is a demo user. The demo user is not allowed to create a new master or document. You can enter the contact number or email address of the user for communication like notifications and approvals. Tick box if the user is a supervisor. You can also disable any user from here. Once you disable the user, that respective user will not be visible while logging into the software. In order to disable the user, simply click on that particular user and then go to the Disable User column, press the space bar to tick the column, and press Enter. Don't forget to save the data. To view only enabled users, select Active Users and click on the Refresh button. Similarly, you can view only disabled users. Choose all if you want to display both active and inactive users. Let us now look at the process of granting rights to different users. Click on the Allow and Disallow menu options. Select the user to whom rights are to be given and click on Refresh. It is mandatory to refresh the form. Let us now assign menus and permissions to each user based on their roles. Select the menu option. If you want to enable only the specific option under a head, then expand the head first and then right-click on the particular option to enable it under this particular head. So under the Sales head, we have only enabled Setup Appointments. A green tick means an enabled option, and a red cross stands for disabled options. Let's grant some permissions to the user under a specific option. For the same right, click on that particular option. Select the permissions you want to grant. So here we have granted only modification, deletion, and printing rights to the user. Let us now assign the whole report query menu to the receptionist. For the same, simply right-click on Reports Queries and click on Enable to grant access to that option to the user. By expanding the head, you can see that all the options under this head have been enabled just by one click. Click on Refresh to save the data. This means receptionists have access to schedule appointments for clients with some specific permissions, like modification, deletion, and printing, and they also have access to view all reports under the Reports and Queries menu with permission to print and reprint reports. Let's allow menu access to another user. Here you can see we have allowed only the Sale Bill touchscreen option under the Billing head with modification and printing rights. And under Reports and Queries, we have allowed users to view sale registers as well as agent-wise reports. Don't forget to refresh the data. Currently, we are logged in through the administrator. We will log in to the software again through the new user that we just created. Enter the password that you created while setting up the user. In the main menu, you can see that only the enabled option is displayed here. Let us try to modify a sales bill. Let's change the total quantity from 1 to 2. As you remember, we have given this user the right to bill modification and printing. Let us see if we can save the changes and print the bill or not. So you can see that the bill has been modified and is also being printed. We didn't give deletion rights to the user. Let's see whether the bill is deleted or not. No, since we did not allow deletion to this user, an error message has been displayed stating deletion rights are not available. So this is how Logic ERP ensures that employees have access only to information and systems necessary for their roles. Let us now log in back through the administrator to look at user access reports. Click on User Access, then User Access Report. Several reports are available here. We will look at a few of them. The user logbook is used to look at the activities of all users. As you can see here, the report shows the login and logout times of all users. It also tells us that the stylist user has modified a sale bill. So you can keep track of all the activities of different users. The document modification log tells you about the changes made to documents like purchase bills, sale bills, etc. You can use the given filters. So this report shows the original entry along with the new entry. For example, original quantity and new quantity, original rate and new rate, original discount and new discount, original bill amount and new bill amount, and many more columns. So this is how user access reports in Logic ERP help to detect user activities in real time and maintain comprehensive audit logs of all system access. Let us now move on to another feature. This video is going to demonstrate points and coupon redemption after OTP validation to show safe and secure point redemption for loyal customers. First, we need to configure the OTP setup in the Setup Points configuration window. As we all know, here we can define the value that will be equal to 1 point along with the minimum points that are required for redemption at the time of billing. In the Points Redemption tab, you can define the value of per point. Under the OTP setup, tick to Enable OTP. Enter the SMS URL and the text you want to send, along with the OTP. Save the changes made. Now let's move to the sale bill and see how it works. Search for retail customer and transact any service or product. Here you can see that total loyalty points earned has been displayed. Now, while saving the bill, you will get a confirmation message to redeem the points. Click Yes to continue. The following window displays point earned as well as points to redeem. Enter the number of points the customer wishes to redeem. Then click on Send OTP. Now the customer will get the OTP on his registered mobile number. Enter OTP here, then click on Submit, then click OK. Now go to the payment window and enter the payment. And save the bill. Let us now have a glimpse of the credit note redemption feature via OTP in the sale bill. Credit note redemption via OTP in sale bill is an essential process for managing customer credits effectively. It ensures that credit notes are applied correctly against new sales, providing accurate financial records and improving customer satisfaction. Let us see how its settings are done in the software. In the main menu, go to Setup, click on Configurations, and under this, click on Setup OTP Message Templates. Select template type as Retail Sale from here. Enter the template name and the template short name. Enter an SMS URL. Press the space bar on the message. Set the notification message that will display as a request message. Double-click on the message fields to use them in the message text. Finally, go to the Implement option and select in which module you want to implement this OTP template. As you know, we are doing this setting for credit notes, so we will select credit notes here. Don't forget to save the data. Let us now move on to the sale bill to see it's working. Here we have transacted 2 bottles of Matrix shampoo. Now select the retail customer and enter payment details and save the bill. Suppose the same customer comes to the store and returns 1 bottle of Matrix shampoo. He does not want any exchange or replacement right now and asks for a credit note, which he can use later as a form of bill adjustment. So, for the same, we will go to the Sales Return option to create a credit note. Select the payment mode as credit. Select the same retail customer. Transact item that have been returned by the customer. And save the bill. Now let us generate the sale bill for the same customer again and try redeeming the credit note in it. In the payment window, click on the link button and click Pending Sale Return. Here, you can see the sale return we have made being displayed over here. Select the sale return and click OK. Now our sale return or credit note has been redeemed in this sale bill, and the adjusted amount is being displayed over here. When you click on the Save button, an OTP will be sent to the respective customer on his registered mobile number. Now, it is mandatory for operators to enter the OTP, only after that will the sale bill be saved. So, this is how credit note redemption via OTP feature works in sale bill. Let us now discuss the feature of discount coupon redemption via OTP in Logic ERP. First, let's see how its settings are done in software. In the main menu, go to Setup, click on Setup Accounts, click on Setup Customer Database, and under this, click on Setup Discount Coupons. A discount coupon can be in the form of both a percentage and an amount. Give a prefix and discount coupon range. Then enter the discount percent or scheme rupees. You can also enter the minimum amount, after which a discount coupon will be applicable. You may also enter the date range in which the discount coupon will be applicable. Here you can see that a 15 discount coupon has been created. The discount coupon setting has been done. Now, for OTP setting, go to Setup OTP Message Templates. Select template type as Retail Sale from here. As you might remember, we have made this setting in the credit note redemption via OTP feature. Now, you just have to go to the Implement option and select the discount coupon. Now this OTP setting has been implemented on discount coupons as well. Don't forget to save the data. Let's see its usage while billing. Suppose a customer has presented a discount coupon. To apply a discount coupon to the bill, click on the discount coupon, enter the discount coupon number, and select it. Then click on Send OTP. Now the customer will get an OTP on his registered mobile number. Enter the OTP and click OK. As you can observe, a 20% discount has been applied to the bill. So this is how this feature ensures that the discount is used by the intended recipient, minimizes the risk of coupon misuse or duplication, and helps retailers track the usage of discount coupons accurately. Logic ERP has an amazing feature of approving discount requests via the Logic ERP mobile app, or OTP. Now let's see some of its settings and how it works. In the main menu, go to the Setup option and click on Configurations. Now click on the Setup OTP message templates. Enter template name and a template short name. Enter SMS URL here. You can set the notification type to SMS or both. Let's select App option. After selecting the App option, you will receive the approval request in the Logic ERP mobile app. You can set the notification title for the approval request. Set a notification message that will display as a request message. Set a notification body for the approval request. Now let's see how it works. Firstly, you have to provide access to users who can approve discount requests via their Logic mobile app. You can also set up discount limit authorization for the users in the Setup Branch Plus Userwise Sale Discount Limit Authorization window. Here you can select the user, maximum value percentage, expiry date, OTP template, and validation option. Let's see how it works in billing. Now, whenever the user requests for discount percentage approval, the following window will appear. When the user clicks the notification button, a request approval screen will appear. The notification will be sent to another user from whom discount approval will be requested. They have to open their Logic mobile app, then go to the approval request folder. Open the discount request and click on the Approve button. The requested approve message will display on the screen. This is how discount request approval works via the Logic ERP mobile app or OTP.
I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe.